Both went in.
Exactly, we are going to be seeing Search and Destroy on Standoff. Your opinions on this map, Bryce?
I like the standoff map, and I make no secret of that fact. It just works for every game mode, in my opinion. Search and Destroy on standoff is no different. I imagine we're going to see a few sniper rifles, probably the dual band come up. I wouldn't be surprised if we see maybe Mad Cat using it. Certainly McGee as well, he's been known to use it, but this is one of the maps you can do. That long sight line down the middle can be shut down by one sniper rifle, or even the fear of one sniper rifle. You imagine just the mental factor of that. You cannot peek when there's a sniper rifle about, especially against these players, so it's going to just cut off a portion of the map if they use it.
Zanity being very, very accurate with that sniper rifle, as we have seen time and time again here on the main stage throughout this tournament. Just waiting on the two teams to get their class set up ready. Of course, change their score streaks for this because it's a bit ambitious to be going for a Hellstorm as your first score streak, like they do in the hardpoint.
Yes, I believe they're all going to be changing to the now coined Whip Ting.
The Whip Ting, as the Team Cloud refer to it.
That's kind of taken on. A lot of people calling it that
yeah,
now.
Over here in Europe anyway. I mean, I highly doubt the Americans will have adopted that name.
Not yet.
Not yet. We'll take over the world one day, eh, Bryce? But no, for those of you that don't understand what we're talking about, that is the RCXD car, the little remote control car that, of course, does have some C4 strapped to its roof.
Now, I saw, actually, my first kill with that earlier on. Is the amount of time Black Ops 2 has been out, the first time I've seen in a top flight game someone get a kill with an RCXD car, because usually they're watching and they've got such good shot that the thing barely gets around the corner. Yeah. Interesting tactic actually earlier from Impact. They weren't using it so much as an RCXD to go and just blow up someone. They were using the third person aspect of it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can just sort of creep up to a corner, look around, have a quick peek. And then it doesn't really matter too much if it were to get exploded, because it was only one of those nice bonuses
really,
anyway.
If you think about that player then it's coming towards, has to keep an eye. He has to be looking for it on the floor and backing away, because if he doesn't, it's going to get him. And if he does, the other players can take advantage and punch a hole. So if we do see one, I imagine that's what's going to happen, especially this map. It's a very open map, so I doubt we're going to get a kill. And we're going to go now into this game, Search and Destroy on standoff.
We are going to kick things off on board with the attacking side. And yes, as I pointed out, Zanity here. We will watch him straight from the off. He has got the dual band on. Dexterity, dead silence, toughness, and lightweight.
Yeah, on board with Zanny. Where's he going to go? Looks like he's going to try and cover over by the hay bales. Just make sure we don't give too much away while we're commentating. Let's have a look. Can he pick? Oh, peeped out there. Also seen Jurges that sniper rifle. I wonder if he's used it. Sowers has got one. And like I said here, he's becoming more and more prevalent in Search and Destroy from the top flight to use a sniper rifle. Very viable, especially since you can get another primary weapon anyway.
Yep, we are still on board with Zanity here as he's just floating around, just trying to get a good scope towards the A-bomb site. If we just bring up that minimap, Bryce, where are the players moving around to? They are still a little bit scattered around. Currently 3 versus 4 in favour of Epsilon. Make that 2 versus 4 in their favour now, as Zanity just runs straight through the middle and destroys McGee with that B23. Are completely catching him off guard, but now 1 versus 3. Let's get on board with Mad Cat. How can he play this?
Yep, he's not in a great position. We do usually see Mad Cat last alive. He does pick up Lucky. However, he's going to get pinned in there. Not the most amount of cover. What is he going to do? 1 versus 2 for him.
Yeah, he
Can
needs
he pick
to
up
make
another
shots
kill?
on that other player on the tractor, but that was Jerd not able to do so. And Epsilon do take the first round here in the Search and Destroy. Of course, the second map that we are seeing, however, there was a 3-1 handicap. That, of course, went in Team Cloud's favour because of their earlier meeting in the day.
Yeah, most certainly so. Now, let's have a look how this next round is going to play out. Like I said, Sniper's so prevalent there. They use that sniper rifle to get that first kill. So important on Search and Destroy. If you can get that first kill, you're going to break that defensive setup. And if you can break that defensive setup, you get to make the play so much easier.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to kick things off on board with Jerd on this side. Just going to go and hard aim over towards the enemy spawn area. Has got that trophy system in front of him should a grenade come over. That, of course, will defend him just a little bit, blowing it up before it gets directly to him.
Now, actually, as we look at the map, how these two are set up, Jed actually is going to engage. He's seen someone over by Petrol. Hit markers are on. Let's see where that player has got to. And it does look like we might see it again here. Oh, Shane dropped him so easily with a headshot. And you can actually hear Shane. Yeah, got the side roll. Let's go back on board with Epsilon, though. And let's see, on board with these guys. There is actually an engagement. Sowers goes down as well. McGee and Lucky a little bit worried by the look of it, trying to make sure there's nobody coming around to flank them.
Yeah, which of course we can see there isn't, but McGee may get damaged in the back here, which he is going to do so. Lucky should have covered him a little bit better. He did manage to pick up the kill straight after, but 1 versus 1. This is going to be tight now as we are on board with Lucky.
Yeah, on board with Lucky. Got to be very careful we don't give away.
I think he may have
anyway.
been spotted actually by Shane. If we just flick over to Shane, see where he's hard aiming. I think he may have been.
He may have been. Now switching in. How's this engagement going to go down?
Oh, as Lucky comes round that corner and takes down Shane.
Wall bang. Just a great kill there from him.
Shane clearly brought out that MSMC there to try and take Lucky by surprise. Knew that he was in that corner. Perhaps if Shane had sprinted straight to him, he might have been able to take him down. But Lucky just popped out right at the correct moment. Very lucky indeed.
Yeah, he was lucky. So living up to his namesake there, as we're actually going to stay on board with this Cloud lineup. Now, let's have a quick look at the scores after only 2 rounds. See who's doing quite well. Lucky's doing very well. Zanity on the other team. Other than that, everyone's at least got a kill this time.
Exactly. It's sometimes you do go 4 or 5 rounds before seeing some players get kills. But we are on board with McGee as it stands, the Epsilon lineup, currently doing the defensive work. And he's just sat in the middle map area, just trying to prevent anybody trying to get a sneaky push.
Yep, shots being engaged here. Both teams looking for that first kill to give them the advantage, and he is going to get a wall bang through there, but doesn't actually pick it up in the end. And interesting to see here, it does look like Cloud a little bit on the defensive. They're unsure of what push to make.
Well, exactly. I mean, they don't know precisely where Epsilon are. I mean, if we've just brought up that mini-map, McGee has managed to take down Josh. Let's get on board with Shane. He does manage to take down McGee in that central area. And then, of course, he has still got that sniper equipped, but Sowers quick to answer back there.
Counter snipe by Sowers as Madcat is engaging. Trying to wallbang, can't get one. It is 2 versus 3. On board with Madcat. Let's go on board with Zanity.
Yeah, if we just make this into full screen now. Bryce as Zanity comes head on head with Lucky. Does manage to get the better of him there. Just going to have a little bit of a pre-spray into that little cut-off area, but Zanity now 2 versus 2. Does have Madcat in support, I believe. Does fire shots onto a player at that back A-bales. Madcat has just been taken down, but Jerd
takes him down once again. I think he took him down there earlier from the exact same spot.
Yeah, there we go. We see him get the better of Madcat. Get on that sneaky little spot on the tractor. Looks through the tractor's windscreen and picks off Zanity on that head glitch. Nice play there from Jerd on your round-ending kill cam.
Yeah, now
3-0.
3-0. Epsilon very good at search and destroy against this lineup. So let's actually jump on board with them, and I'm going to jump on board with Jerd. 4 for 1 at the moment. Let's see what he can do for his team, rocking the M8.
Jerd really has had a fantastic tournament. Of course, he played really well in Cologne, from what I hear on the stream. Going 12-0 on the search and destroy in his very last game, and Shane makes the first blood onto Lucky. Joe going to deploy that trophy system just to give himself a little bit of security behind him.
Yeah, certainly so. Let's see how they stack up. Now, one of them is down. That gives them a disadvantage here simply because it's very difficult for them to basically outgun the other team. They've got to be careful when they're pushing forward to focus their gunfire and make sure they don't get flanked.
Of course, we are still on board with Jerd. Taking his time here, 55 seconds left. It's currently 4 versus 3. Oh, that
I would have loved to see a collateral there.
That could go wrong, of course. Oh, Jerd there, just taking down that trophy system. Of course, will reveal his position, but maybe that's what he wants. Maybe he wants to see the Cloud lineup make that mistake. If we just bring up that minimap, which you have done so, Bryce. Oh, they're all over this area.
It's like a play is being made, though. Still on board with Jerd. Going full screen. Let's see what he can do.
Oh, that is going to be nice from Jerd. Nice little position.
Working together very well, this Epsilon lineup.
Providing he's got the cover from his teammates. Ash Sowersby has just gone to watch the back area. Jerd gone to watch that middle map.
That sniper there. Oh, Jerd's got this dialed in, but actually doesn't get the kill.
That is the first time all tournament I've seen Jerd misfire, and he does manage to take down one, takes down another as well.
That's confidence.
And Sowers cleans up that round and takes down Madcat. 4-0 they extend their lead to now. They are looking very, very strong on this search and destroy here.
One bomb Zanity with his last 4 bullets.
There we are, just Ash Sowersby looking over, taking down Madcat on that head glitch. Nice accuracy from that sniper rifle.
Yeah, it really was. He does seem to be quite a demon with that. He's got quite a few kills this search and destroy with that sniper rifle, so playing very well indeed, as we're going to stay on board with this lineup here and see how they play this. Who would you like to watch?
Let's go on board with Josh. We've not really seen too much of him on this search and destroy.
Oh, he's going to call that out.
He has just called it out. I've heard him in my right ear, but McGee has taken him down there. We're going to get on board with Shane, see if he can actually recover that kill. Can you just bring up the scoreboard, Bryce? Let's see how players are currently topping the board. Zanity 4 and 4, Shane
it's all
3
about
and 4,
Jerd.
but Jerd 6 and 1, certainly shining free for his team.
Oh, as Epsilon take 2 down, it's now 1 versus 4 for Shane. It's time for the clutch if he can do it.
He has got plenty of time here, Bryce. He's got 55 seconds left on that clock, but of course, crucial factor of this clutch moment, the bomb is down. He is on the attacking side and he hasn't got the bomb equipped. He's going to try and get around the back.
Sniper there for a second. Now, this is going to be a problem for him. Let's go picture in picture. See how he's stacking up against the enemy team. What can Shane do as he looks like he's going to find Joe? Picks one up.
Oh.
Sniper bullet missed him there, and he's actually pulled out his own in reply. I thought we were going to see a sniping match there, but no, unfortunately for him, he couldn't get away. And in that sort of situation, without engaging that quickly, it just meant they could sort of pin him in and McGee
really didn't know what to do there. I mean, obviously, what can you do? 40 seconds left. You've just revealed your position.
I think he didn't want to run away because he knew that was a sniper behind him. If he even peeked out a little bit, he could be taken down. Currently 5-0 to the Epsilon lineup.
Can Cloud get themselves back into this search and destroy now? They are in the defensive, of course, so that may help them a little bit. We're going to get on board with the Epsilon attacking team. I think we've watched a little bit too much of Jerd so far in this game. Let's get on board with Sowers, see how he can play this.
Sniping once more with Sowers. Can he see anyone poke up? Interestingly enough, not using the dual band, preferring to rely on the naked eye and see what he can see through his little scope of doom.
He hasn't even got a perk 3 there, interestingly enough.
Interesting. I think he's got another secondary weapon. Obviously, he's used that pick 10 system, not take one himself, so different change for that. And it does look like he's trying to find someone. There are shots going across the screen. Where is that player?
Yeah, I can't actually see anybody on that mini-map on the UAV in the top left corner of Sowers' screen. Has spotted a player at the back of that green tank. I think Sowers himself had been spotted, so he had to make either a judgment whether to take the shot or get away from it. He decided to do a little bit of both in essence, and now we're still on board with him as he's rotating himself around that map.
Still on board. Let's see if he can pick up a kill now. It is still 4 versus 4. Oh, there is an engagement going on. Let's get over there very quickly. Zanity taking shots himself. Been EMP'd as well. He's had to back out, and he does actually have support from his teammate as he goes down. Wow.
Was that a collateral in the end with the team kill?
Mad Cat's alone.
Mad Cat is left on his own, 1 versus 3 with only 15 seconds left on that clock. He could just see the round out here, but will that bomb go down? Mad Cat doesn't manage to make the kill despite landing 3 bursts onto that player there. I think that's still Sowers over on that right hand side. But Lucky taking down Mad Cat.
I want to see this kill cam. Was that? Did he just jump
Was that the player from Broken? Yes, it was.
Jump shot incoming.
Mad Cat will not be happy with that. I mean, Lucky seemed to take so much damage there and then just peeks through that little crack in the wall, in that broken wall.
And there we go, 6-0 to the Epsilon lineup, showing they just have a dynamite search and destroy game.